Hey, welcome Twitch. It is now time as we go forward.
Oh,
Oh.
That was it.
I think he unplugged his
Okay,
mic.
we're done.
Thank you for joining us, Twitch.
No, he froze.
The 15-minute break begins now.
No, I heard him hit something.
Oh, there he
No,
is.
there we go.
Oh, he's back.
I'm back. As our group has been expelled from the changing lanes and is now on its way to trying to get back to Whitestone as they need to go.
Okay, that looks like he froze.
I think this was your
I think
cue last to jump in and
As we make our way back to Whitestone, to
All
return-
right.
Okay.
Jeez, what is going on?
It's the weather.
Yeah, it is stormy out. That is definitely. That's just as okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna figure this out in a second. Welcome to the stream. What you should be doing is, hey, you can send these guys some amazing things by spending your channel points. You can give them some inspiration. You can also go ahead and give them some treasure boosts. And as a note, we are starting a new campaign. We're starting a session 0 of it this coming Monday, so you can play with us at startplayinggame.com/GM/GM Balo. And if you want more information and always make sure you know what's going on, you can join our Discord by subscribing to our coffee server as well. And yes, with that, we're going to begin because we find our people sailing, taking various resting shifts as they use their spell slots to power their ship. The rowing continually going, giving them permanently less spell slots, except for Sayuri, who did not like that one bit and just stayed really quiet so that she wouldn't get
That was
No,
dizzy.
it was
Yeah, that was
dizzy.
That was
Easy to get us
Dizzy.
confused.
Dizzy. So sorry. That was really weird because I was looking at Dizzy's.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's one of those nights.
It was like, yeah.
Oh,
My goodness.
welcome back.
Yeah. All right. What we are going to do is we're going to be right back. I am going to try to restart my computer. Let me just put up the thing right here, and we'll see if that helps any of this. So y'all can talk to stream, or you can do whatever you want to do, but I will be back
Okay.
momentarily.
All right.
I just like the idea that we'd be in the middle of combat and all of a sudden Matt would freeze, and when he comes back, all of a sudden it's going much better for us. We don't know what happened.
They just fell over. I
I'm
don't
afraid the
know.
reverse is likely to be true. Because he's probably telling us that our characters are taking hits and we're not registering them. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, by the way, you've taken 40 points of damage while I was frozen and you're dead.
All right. I'm your substitute. Let's see. Ringar, Rowan, Urivir, Sayuri, Enigma, and Mordis. Go ahead and take inspiration.
Yeah.
Yay!
So we have a treasure boost. That's a magic sword. Anybody wants, it's +5.
oh,
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
All right.
You got some bracers of defense for me?
Yes. Go. Yeah, got those. Gloves of re-rolling.
oh,
Just keep re-rolling.
I'd like
Until
some
you
gloves
get a
of
nat
hand-holding.
20.
I'd like some gloves of natural 20s.
Yeah, we have boots of nat 20s.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
get a belt of nat 20s?
Belts of night. Oh, let's see.
It's on the
What
shopping
color
list.
do you like?
Red.
Don't have any reds.
Pink?
Would you settle for crimson?
Yes. I will take a crimson belt of nat 20s. That'd be
There we
great.
go. All right.
Maybe a scarlet?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's a coin purse of infinite coins.
Hey.
I
I
love
like
it.
it. I like it.
But it's only copper pieces, and you have to.
At a time. It only produces
Oh.
1 copper at a time.
All right. I have a hat of currency conversion.
It's part of the set.
Do you have one of those like infinite like bags of diamonds?
Oh. Ooh, no.
No.
Just
no,
the infinite bag of cubic zirconiums.
No.
Damn. Okay. Well,
They
we
look
can't
just as
die,
great.
guys. We can't die, guys. Just
Yeah,
You,
but,
you gotta be.
resurrection?
You gotta have a larger cubic zirconia now.
Oh.
We have a cloak of leveling, if you'd like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, we're back.
we got a bunch of amazing stuff.
Oh no, Matt! No, no.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh no. What's happened?
It sounds like a squirrel, Matt.
Yeah.
It is fire squirrel
Fire
embodied.
squirrel?
I don't know if any of you have seen Stardust, but the scene where the witch makes the character
Yes.
speak monkey.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting right now.
Is that better at all?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. Technical difficulties here on the stream today, everybody.
Oh.
Recorded and saved forever.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this one. I need a good laugh.
So, my goodness. Okay. So, on the sea, our crew has been going back and forth, saving their spell slots in order to, and their spell energy of their very bodies in order to continue to move their boat forward without having to row themselves. Sayuri being the only one that can actually tell the ship what to do, giving it quite a interesting dynamic since Rangar has sort of taken up the captain and has to have everything he says repeated by Sayuri to the ship.
Oops.
And as we start today, it's been a few hours, and Uruvir, you find yourself sleeping. And in your dream, there seems to be a moment where you feel all at once in control as you stand amidst darkness. And you take a step, and it's strange. Everything seems dark, but your form you can see perfectly as if you're in the light of day. And as you take that first step, there's ripples on whatever surface you seem to be walking on. They're concentric rings ring out. You can see by just some sourceless light shining just on the top of a glare, giving a brief white to the black and the darkness. As the circles move out further and further, 100 feet, 500 feet.
Anybody there?
From behind you, the voice, Uruvir.
Who's that?
As you turn, you see a creature with glowing, fiery eyes, pure flame, massive wings on their back, humanoid-ish. And as you look, there seems to be what looks like a wolf's eye, a snake's. Then, is that a camel? Maybe an elephant? All types of different animal eyes dot their face and their body. And they sit there. No vestiges of gender seem to be upon them. Their chest flat, but unclothed. Their mouth, an amalgamation of canines and the teeth of herbivores, just weirdly sized, some way bigger than others, some very tiny, rodent-like as they speak. And they sit in a simple wooden chair in this blackness. And they gesture next to you, where now you see a chair as well.
I'll take a seat. Do I know you?
No. We've not met before. I don't know. You haven't quite been on the list. Everyone's passed you up, and I don't know why.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Who's passed me up?
I assume I'm the first one to contact you since you're so confused.
I've not have had any dreams this vivid or any forms of this nature. No.
Interesting. You were unmarked,
By whom?
unguided by by the powers, the gods, you could say. And I'm a representative. I'm here to help.
Wait,
And their voice here sounds like animal growls and calls that are warped into words. But calm, almost businesslike.
is there a specific god you represent? Did the Dawn Father send you?
No. You could. I'm more of a free agent, you could say. I was given my freedom from the Dawn Father to go my own path long ago.
As a cleric of the Dawn Father, I don't know if I should congratulate you or feel sorry that you've shied away from him.
That is fine. I don't need anything from you. Either way. It's cute that you think I would care. But you... all of us have hard times understanding those of you who walk the material plane. It don't make sense to us.
For what it's worth, we don't make sense to each other.
Your explosion of power a few days ago is what got me and others on your scent.
What was that?
Something in you existed long before your parents or grandparents were ever thought of or dreamt of. And you've lived before. What you were then, I don't know. It's faint, a trickle. But powerful enough to cause those wings that you so garishly brandished. And thus a race began. For those of us who could call ourselves guardians.
What's your name?
For your purposes, Kratiel will do.
Kratos, so are you here to guide me towards the path of light?
Yes, you could. Again, I don't quite understand all of you. What I hope to do is guide you so you can go back to whatever you left before you adopted this rather fleshy form. And you can take your place once more, next to whatever you served.
Can you tell? Will you tell me if you find out what that was?
They look. All the eyes were. The central eyes were the ones looking most at you, and as you ask that, every eye on their body turns towards you at once. No. Written in you, you are meant to find that. You must find that, apparently. Strange. What a weird restriction. Unusual.
They won't even tell me where they picked me away from my mother. How am I supposed to know where I can even look?
I'm here to guide. What I can tell you is there's a reason why you were awakened up the mountain. There's a reason it happened after you call them the crystals that shine blue in the light. You began something that was written for you.
Seems like I don't have a choice in this, do I?
Incorrect. You could have easily not gone there, quite simply. And maybe another would be here. But you chose this. And they look again, they go out, and they say, I can't see what you could have chosen, but all beings have various ways to wherever they're going. But your choice is always yours, Uruvir. Remember that. And he who tells you differently simply seeks to enslave you.
Appreciate that insight.
You seek the one. You seek the dust that corrupts the animals. Yes?
Yes. It is dangerous to have it out there in the wrong hands.
Then I officially claim this Uruvir as the one I shall guide. And there's thunder and voices of anger as then they become silent. That is done with. I got here first anyway. I can't directly interfere, so I shall guide you. What they've done, what they continue to do to the animals of this world and to the creatures, the pain that keeps screaming. But this isn't about me. This is about you. When you land, if where you plan to land, nearby, there will be a cave, maybe a day's journey at most, from what I can tell, what I can see. You choose when you wish to go, but at least mark where you land so you can get back there. There is a trinket. Of course. There's something I have left long ago from the mortal that wished to be a goddess. And for those of you who wish to fix this, I allow all of you to have it.
The mortal that wished to be a goddess.
Let's find the cave. It will lead. I must say it is well guarded. It is a coin. You will know it when you find it. That is, it would aid you in what you wish to do. Now tell me, Uravir, you say you seek light, you seek to dispel the darkness so everyone can walk. Is that your desire?
There's too much suffering that goes on when there's darkness.
Interesting. So how do you plan on lighting so many fires that darkness cannot be?
By enlightening the soul of one person, of the people I meet, one person at a time.
Remember that. Then. For every soul you don't light, cannot beat back against the darkness. Stands up. Any questions?
I'm guessing I'll see you again once I have that coin in hand.
We shall see.
I just bow. Thank you.
No need to bow. We might have been friends or equals. Who knows? Maybe you were a superior. Let's not get involved in any of that. And they turn and kind of and fade into darkness. and you wake from your rest. Time.
I just go outside and start walking about the ship, trying to gather my thoughts.
All right. Your shift is still daylight, and most everyone is still around. So, kind of the second day of travel for everyone. What's everyone doing aboard the ship? What's everyone been keeping themselves entertained with?
I'd like for Dizzy to spend time studying aquatic creatures. So I would assume things like dolphins might hop along the ship. So would she be able to do something like that?
Absolutely. In where you're traveling, it's calm seas, and there's occasional, but there's still the pods of creatures that will come by. And I would say on the second day, as she's looking and even given her prowess at animal crafting and talking to creatures, you can tell a fish to tell a fish to tell a fish, and there is a pod of dolphins that will kind of grace the ship's quarters.
All right. At some point, I would ask the dolphins if they'd let us swim with them.
Make a persuasion check.
It's a 16,
16.
even with my -2.
Yeah, come on.
Say.
Yeah.
Stop the ship.
Stop.
Except the ship slowly begins to decelerate.
I hop in.
What?
Dive overboard.
Dive overboard. You grab onto a dolphin. And whoo!
I look over. That looks like so much fun. Can I join them too?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like the way you said that.
I could try to persuade him again.
Well, you said we, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say we.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
If
strip
the
down
ship
and jump
stops
in.
completely, I don't think we can start it again.
No, I think we're fine. Hold on. Is it stopped completely?
So what I'll say is you did know if you say stop, it won't go.
Oh, really? Okay, slow down to like 0.1 meters feet per minute. I don't know.
It
Yeah,
slows. It slows.
I'm going to slow it down a lot. I won't stop it, but I'll slow it, and I'll jump in.
As you jump in, another dolphin comes alongside of you and kind of nooks you under your armpit and starts carrying you around.
So much fun.
Yeah, I figure I do this for not too long, just a couple of hours, and then I'll get back on the ship.
I probably won't stay in for a couple hours, but I'll have a little fun and then get back in and tell it to go, and your dolphin friends you can swim beside the boat.
Yeah, I basically just grill the dolphin for information so that I can learn more about becoming more like a dolphin.
There you go. And
Yeah.
I was going to use my gray bag of tricks and bring me out a friend.
Okay. Roll that.
Ooh, 2. What do I get? Rasputin's back.
What animal was that again?
The giant rat.
Cue the music.
And he still I imagine he still has the pink bow on him, so
Oh, sure. Now all the rats have the pink bow. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Sounds great. All right. So I'll say, Dizzy, make a perception check. What did you want, Mart? What was Martis?
I was just going to say Mortis would go below decks and look at the food stores, see if there's fishing equipment, see if there's essentially supplies for the journey.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Sure, I'll have to deal with. You do have your regular rations that you would have
Yes.
took on your adventuring,
Yes.
but yeah, no. This was totally empty. Seemed everything that was brought was probably put into the cavern wherever they went.
Okay.
And as you can see, it doesn't. This basically could have been operated by a single person if they had the right arcane ability. So the idea that a whole crew is on here is not likely. So, Dizzy, make a perception check with advantage because your dolphins are helping you.
Okay, good. That's a natural 20 for 25 instead of that natural 1. So,
That is insane. As you're moving, the boat's moving full speed. Dolphins are carrying you on the side. One word begins to come through all the dolphins. Hunters, 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 hunters. And they very quickly begin to move away from the ship and jolt as fast as they can away, letting you go.
okay. All right. When I come back on the ship, I'll just start saying, "Hunters, hunters, hunters, hunters."
What does that mean? Hunters?
But bad things made dolphins swim away.
Oh,
Hunters.
there are hunters approaching us.
Yes.
From where? From the water?
Yes.
Did you see which direction?
They're probably from that way because that's the way the dolphins were running away from. And unless the dolphins were saying they were hunting something, in which case, no big deal, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah. I guess we'll go to the direction that Dizzy indicated and see if we see anything moving towards us in the water.
All right, make a perception check.
14.
14. Okay. You see three creatures very, very close to the ship, swimming. They seem to have shoulders and arms, torso head, but their bottom is completely a fin. Their faces have tentacles that kind of come off of them, feeling out in the water. You see quickly one tentacle reaches out, grabs a fish, and puts it into their mouth that's lined with needle-like teeth. They have fins on their shoulders, their elbows, some coming across their head into their back, carrying harpoons and spears, racing directly towards you. Everyone can roll initiative.
Those
Okay.
hunters. Right. That's great.
All right. So I don't have Rowan.
My browser froze.
How dare you have tech problems?
Let me try to pull it up over here.
All right, while you're doing that, let me just confirm. Mortis 11, Dizzy 20, Rengar 10, Uruvir 21, Sayuri 21, Enigma 19.
Sounds right.
All right, any luck there, Ron?
Trying to log into.
Oh, there we go. I saw a 15 come up.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right, so Ringo kind of says, "Those hunters," and Sayuri, it's your turn.
Okay, how far away are they?
Look in the waters. You have a hard time. Let's see what your passive's 14. Okay, yeah. So you just see them about. They seem to be roughly 30 feet away.
30 feet away. Okay.
Yeah, and in the waters, so some things aren't going to be as effective.
Yeah, I don't have much except for my bow and arrows.
Throw a giant rat at him.
No, I'm not going to kill Rasputin by drowning him. Are you kidding me? I guess. Okay, first one question. Have we had a long rest since we started this?
Yes, just remember the spells that you're continually down.
Okay, because I still have 3 levels of exhaustion, so I can go down to 2.
Yes, so those of you at exhaustion can go down 1 level from the last session.
Okay.
So Rowan can move.
Congratulations.
Half his speed.
Yeah. Okay.
I've always wanted.
I wanted to
He
make
can
sure.
move and he can see.
Hey,
Things are looking up for him.
I wanted to make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna steady aim. And I'm just gonna try and, I don't know. I'll try and shoot one with my, bow and arrow. Why am I in the water? I'm not in the
You were
water.
riding your dolphin.
Yeah.
No, I went back on the ship.
take Sayuri out of the water when we have a chance.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Oh yeah, my half point maximum. My hit point maximum is also half.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right, so you are doing a bow and arrow strike.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is 20.
What's the short range on that?
80 feet.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
24 to hit.
All right. So it is a disadvantage because it's in the water.
Oh. Well, and then I gave myself advantage.
Oh, so it was a straight roll.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me
Well,
just re-roll those because
sounds
I did
like a plan.
advantage. Yeah, I gave myself advantage and I didn't realize it.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Okay, that's not going to hit probably. 10.
10, that will miss.
Oh, hold on. I've got a question. Nope, never mind. Go ahead. Next.
Okay. Uruvir.
Sayuri, do we know they're hostile?
It was a warning shot to keep them away.
I'll hold a
I'm intimate.
I'll hold my action with the crossbow. as soon to shoot at whichever one first has any hostile action towards us.
Okay, so this is crossbow. If something has a hostile action,
Yeah.
absolutely. Dizzy.
Okay. Yeah. I do not think I have anything I can do. Wait, they are in 30 feet, so I'm going to try to Thorn Whip. So,
Okay.
I don't know if that's disadvantage or what, but that's all I got.
Thorn Whip is a spell, so you're fine.
Okay. All right. So that is only a 10.
Whip goes out. You see super fast movement in the water. Whoom. This is their element.
All right. And I'm on the ship, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stay there.
All right. Enigma.
So Enigma will start with casting Mage Armor.
Tremor?
Sorry, Mage Armor.
Mage armor. Okay, yep. Absolutely. What's it look like when the mage armor comes around Enigma?
So you sort of see Enigma like start filling rooms in basically a humanoid shape, and then sort of step into them. And as they step in, it forms like this clear purplish energy that just is around her, almost like an energy field.
Okay. Excellent. So purple energy goes up. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. The first one careens and sails within 20 feet of the ship. Or swims within 20 feet of the ship by Dizzy. And takes this harpoon it has and whoom, shoots it at Dizzy. You see, as it comes through, you see that there's a rope on the end of it, or a thick chain, actually. For 25 to hit.
Wow. Yep. That'll do it.
Okay, that's going to be 7 piercing as it goes through your shoulder and then opens up into like a claw on the other side. And there's a strong pull to get you off the ship. I need you to make a strength check.
Oh boy.
Okay. Is that a saving throw or just a...
It's a check. This is a contest against this creature.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Ooh, they got a dirty 20.
Whoa.
So I
And
won, right?
you see Sayuri get pulled 20 feet and down
Oh,
right
Sayuri.
to it.
Awesome.
Dizzy.
Sorry, Dizzy. What is wrong with me?
William said it. It's Sayuri. Dizzy's fine.
You put it up there.
Oh, no.
So Dizzy gets rocketed 20 feet towards this creature that immediately goes to a bite. Now that you're there. For 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's only 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Am I grappled?
You are not grappled, but it can continually pull you if it desires.
Okay.
Essentially. It can action make you make the strength check.
Okay.
And then it used its 10. It will then... well, it's right there. So it's going to stay there. That's 20 feet. Rowan. Actually, I'm sorry. At this point, Urivir, you can fire your crossbow at it.
Seven, 11 to hit.
No. You in the last second you go to fire and Dizzy's right in the way of your line of sight. You lift up and it goes up instead. And Rowan, it's your turn.
How far away is the one that's pulled Dizzy in?
20 feet.
I will. I guess I'll kind of try to look over and see what's going on, and I just kind of yell at the one that pulled Dizzy and say, "Hey, you briny breath fishback asshole! Leave my friend alone!" and pass vicious mockery.
Excellent. That's wisdom?
Wisdom 14, yes.
7.
Oh, sweet. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it. 1d4 psychic damage. 2.
Okay. You hurt its feelings.
I have
You call it briny breath.
briny breath, fishy backed asshole. Yeah.
One freshwater tear falls down.
And then for my bonus action, I'll to Dizzy sing, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming."
Doesn't vicious mockery do more than that?
It gives disadvantage to on its next attack roll
Right.
before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And-
And that's inspiration to Dizzy.
Yes, in a very non royalty free song.
Mordis.
Oh, okay. I don't.
When was this?
I don't know that I want to be in the water with these things, but there's not a lot I can do on the boat. So, I guess I'll kind of move to the edge of the boat and present myself as a. I don't want to be a target, though. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'll go to the edge of the boat and I will ready an action in case one of them pulls me in. I'll attack them when they pull me in.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, so you're waiting to get pulled. Okay, very good. So
Yeah.
Mordis moves to
Or
make
I guess
themselves
if they
an
move in
obvious
range.
target.
If they move in range.
Okay.
But I assume if they pull me in, that would count as moving within range.
Yeah. Rengar.
I'm going to. You don't have to move me because I'm going to run right back to where I was. But I'm going to run over and grab my spear from where I had it secured on the deck, and run back. And I'm going to. Who is that next to me up on the front of the ship?
I think that's Sayuri.
Looks like me.
Okay, I'm going to put myself. If I don't know if there's enough space. Is there enough space to put me between her and them and the two in the water? That are next to
I think
Dizzy?
so. I think you can get right in front of her.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that and get my spear ready and hold my action, an attack action with the spear if they get in range of it. Oh, that's a lie. I'm not going to do that because I need my reaction later. I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. You got it. So you grab your spear and then you stand there. Do you still stand in front of Sayuri?
Yes.
So from the prow of the ship, basically?
Yes.
All right, so you get right in front of Sayuri. And this next creature will come up and try to harpoon Mordis. It's just a 10 to hit. As the thing, whoom, and you're able to easily get past it. And it will then dive. And the other one in the front will try to harpoon Rengar at disadvantage because of dodge. For an 11. Which also misses. And it dives. Both of these have dived like beneath the ship at this point. So the only one visible is the one that has Dizzy. And Sayuri, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to aim at the one that's holding Dizzy.
Okay.
Is it above water enough that I don't have advantage or disadvantage?
It is not actually. It has Dizzy underwater because it was
Okay.
underwater when it pulled Dizzy.
Okay, well I will steady aim it so I can just roll regular.
Okay.
21?
Hey.
21 hits, and that is sneak attack because Dizzy is there.
Yes, it is. Score. Okay. I gotta redo my. I forget all this junk. It's 2d6 for sneak attack. That's 9 plus 4, 13.
All
Piercing.
right. All right. Pierces its side, and did you hear a scream underneath the water?
Just bumbles. To the
Don't hit Dizzy!
I'm not. I'm gonna try not to, anyways.
Ah.
That's great.
And then is that your turn?
Yeah. That was my bonus action and my action, and I have no
Oh.
movement.
Got it. Revere.
So none of them are visible, right?
The one that Dizzy had. That's what Dizzy is visible.
Save her overboard! I yell that as I just leap up off the ship and turn on my get my wings out to have a flying speed,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw a rope down towards where I see Dizzy to try to see if I can get her to grab it and
Okay.
get her out of there.
Okay. So Revere begins flying over the water with their wings, and they lower a rope. Very good. Right where Dizzy is. And Dizzy, it's your turn.
Fishing for a shader.
Pretty much.
All right. Is this thing still? Is it? So it's still got the harpoon in me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is action. We'll summon Fire Squirrel next to me. Now, mechanically speaking, it would do fire damage to this thing, but since we're under the water, it's up to you.
It's resisted. It just fire damage is halved.
Okay. Well, actually, mine would not be. I have the elemental feat for that.
That is Let me read the elemental feat real quick.
Of course, it is. Well, I don't know. I mean, it is sort of a spell, but I really don't know. You.
That's elemental adept.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it wouldn't be a spell you cast,
Okay.
so it wouldn't ignore.
Fair enough. Okay, so the fire scroll will appear right next to me, and that would be half of. Because it's different on the original one.
It makes a dex save as well, right?
Yeah. So we would have to do the dex save for this.
Okay, 14.
We'll beat that, yes. Okay, so what I'll do is go ahead and have the squirrel teleport me which should, in theory, remove the thing from my shoulder.
Yes.
Okay, so it will teleport me about 15 feet. About how far down am I right now in the water?
You're about 10 feet. Yeah, about 13 feet underwater. You're ultimately 20 feet away from the ship.
Okay, so yeah, it would, I think, just barely get me up to air, and then it will do a second. It will do another dex save since it's moving me now.
Why does it have to make a second one?
I'm checking to make sure. It's been a minute since I did this. We have spirit in each willing creature. Each creature within 5 feet of the space the fire left must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Oh,
so
I
the
see,
first
right.
one was when it appeared. The second one's 'cause it's teleporting.
Gotcha. Okay. 15.
Okay, that definitely beats it. So yeah, it will just move me up 15 feet. I won't be able to use any action to grab the rope, but I am out of the torpedo now. So,
Nice.
yeah, that's my whole turn.
Okay. Then Nigma.
You said it's still visible even though it's in the water, correct?
Yes.
And is it more than 30 feet away?
Nope. I mean, you can get to be 20. If you move up to the edge, you can.
Yep. So I'll
get
move
to
up to
it.
that edge, and then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, yeah.
So Enigma quickly draws a circle, and then like 5 smaller circles, and then starts filling this circle in with runes. Then she sticks her fingertips into those smaller circles, and then from her this energy erupts.
All right, roll to hit.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, and it, and they just misses. It's hard with the underwater angle. The way the light moves the target, it's strange. And before we move any further,
Is Enigma within what is it, 30 feet from you?
yeah,
Oh. How could this happen to me? For that run, and I regain a bardic.
can you do that as a reaction?
It's whenever you see an ally within 30 feet of you, roll a 1 on a d20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You get a bardic back. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so we've got 6 inspirations
Oh,
Damn.
in chat. Get them.
Nice. Thank you, everyone.
much love.
If they don't go away at the end of the game, I still have one from last time. So
Yeah, they do not go away. So with that, is everyone else grabbing one besides Rengar? I mean, besides Enigma?
I still have a leftover one, but I mean, we can keep them in the bank.
Yeah.
as needed.
I'm taking one. I didn't have one.
Yep.
Yeah, I took
I'm
one.
taking one as well.
I will take one as well.
All right. Cool. All right. In that case, this next one goes. It's going to try to harpoon Dizzy back with a disadvantage because of Vicious Mockery. So at disadvantage, that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Ouch.
Can I, as a reaction, cast Silvery Barbs and be like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to try again if you want to get this Seder.
Yes, you may. All right, let's do this again. That's a 10.
Nice.
This is.
And I'm gonna give Dizzy that advantage next attack roll ability check or saving throw within a minute.
All right. In that case, it swims up and takes a bite. It tries to take a bite out of your leg.
Oh no.
A 16 to hit
That hits.
for 8 piercing damage. All right, then Mortis.
Okay, I have a new plan. It's probably a bad plan, but I want to taunt these things and try to draw their attention and try to get them to throw their harpoon at me again. And that's all I want to do. So I'll imitate Rowan and you fist brain bastards, hit me!
I love it. Ringar.
So is Mortis over on the left side of the ship? Over on the port side?
He's right behind you.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go. I'm gonna put myself over to the starboard side between Siri and the edge of the ship again.
So that would be the same side as Mortis,
Okay. Then
unless you want to get to the other side of Siri.
yeah, I'm gonna put myself. I'm trying to put myself between Siri and the side of the ship, so if they try and pull us overboard, they'll have trouble.
Gotcha. So right now, I think it looks like Mortis is in front of Siri.
He's on one side. I think what Rengar is saying is he wants to get on the opposite side of Mortis from me.
Yes,
Okay, I gotcha. So like,
If they
I'm
come at
flanking
me,
with
attack.
Mortis.
yes,
Yeah.
okay, that's okay. Flanking
Please-
Siri with Mortis. Yeah,
Please don't hit me.
that's the visual we're going for. Perfect.
And is it an action to try and see if they're coming up on the side I'm on?
It's perception. They haven't moved yet, so you can't tell.
Okay, then I'll take the dodge action again.
Okay.
Just ready for them to come up.
In that case, we're gonna move up, and they're gonna strike from hidden to Mortis. That's a 19 to hit Mortis.
That will hit.
Okay. And that is 10 piercing.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to deflect missiles.
Okay.
This was my plan.
Perfect.
That is a reduction of 10 plus 8, so I reduce all of it, so I catch the spear.
Yeah. You've got the spear.
And I can make a ranged weapon attack, but I actually don't want to do that. Can I pull the spear and try to pull
So you
them
can.
toward
So
me?
you can do a strength contest. Yes.
I will use my inspiration on this strength contest to gain advantage.
All right.
That is a 14.
They've got a 17. So in this strength contest, you're pulled overboard.
Oh no!
Because they hit and pull, and you caught and pulled. So
But I'm not harpooned.
no,
I'm
but
just
you
pulled
are.
because I was trying to hold on.
So I will say you're not pulled underwater, but you are pulled off the ship.
Yep.
Because what I'm going to say is,
That's fair.
as you get pulled off the ship, you go, "I'm not getting pulled any further. That's stupid." But
Yep.
you do end up in the water.
Yep.
So Mortis is in the water. All right. And now, from deep though, actually, now you're good. The other one is going to try to harpoon Mortis to drag him deep. That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's not Mortis.
That's Rengar, not Mortis. That you moved. Mortis is the elephant. Okay. Yep. Excellent. So it's 10 piercing damage and make another strength check.
It's 12, and you said 10 piercing damage?
Yes. They got a 12 as well. So you pull the harpoon's in your chest and you kind of pull up, and the two of you cannot move the other.
That didn't go the way I planned.
But let's see here. The one went back under the ship, and the other one is still under the ship, pulling you down or trying to pull you down. Yeah, Siri.
Okay. Shit.
I'm gonna do something dumb.
It's okay, I did too.
I'm gonna drop my bow, pull out my daggers, and jump in.
Okay.
To try to get the one closest. Try to get to the one closest.
So I guess that would be the one that went up and bit Dizzy.
Okay. I will try and go up to that one.
Okay, so let's see here, because you can long jump. What's your strength?
My strength +1.
What's your score?
It's a 12. It's
12?
a 12, yeah.
Okay, so what that means is you get to use 12 of your movement. Well, you move 5, so yeah, you get to spend 17 movement to go 12 feet.
Okay.
And then you're only 8 feet away, so you can get there, basically. It helps you get there better.
All right, I will.
So you jump in, swim up to it.
Yep, and I will do try and hit with the first dagger.
Okay, so you can go ahead and flank with Dizzy and give yourself advantage.
Cool, that works. Because that first roll was bad. Where did my dice go?
And daggers do not give disadvantage in the water.
Oh, that's 9. That's 9. And then I've got two weapon fighting. So can I try and hit with the other one as well as my bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the first one goes in, they kind of flinch their fins, and they spread out wide and knock the dagger back.
Ooh, you jerk. Come back here, Flipper. Okay, so 17 plus 6.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool.
What is that total?
I don't know.
23.
Okay, so that's 6 piercing, or 6 slashing, piercing. 6
Yeah.
piercing damage.
Yep, piercing, and you get sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. 6 plus 6. 12. 12
Nice.
piercing.
Is that 12 total then?
That's
So,
total,
okay.
yes.
Okay, so another 6. Perfect. All right. They're bleeding heavily, looking bloodied by this. And then Urvir.
And Dizzy, did Dizzy get harpooned again?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna fly down to her and pick her up. From preferably from. Fuck, that's gonna give an op attack.
Not really. You can come straight down, grab, and go.
And I'll bring her back up to the ship.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's fine. So your movement, so you were 20 feet above, you come down 20 feet, and then you get about 10 feet away, right? Because you have 30?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you have Dizzy 10 feet above the water.
And really don't want to. Well,
Actually, that's going to be 5 because you do get half movement when you're carrying somebody.
okay. And as a bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what it's gonna be. So for the for this first time using it, I'm just gonna make a floating sword that's just a gold radiant floating sword that's would be where the flanking with fire squall would be.
Okay, it won't get flanking, but that's where.
No,
Yep.
just position.
Yep, absolutely. So your spectral sword appears.
And can it attack on the same turn?
Yes.
All right, and it will attack that same.
Yeah,
what
roll that
is it?
attack.
23.
That it.
It takes 12 points of, I think it's radiant damage.
Yeah. You see scales and blood explode straight up into the air as it smacks.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Dizzy.
All right. I am. Can't believe I'm going to do this. All right. Wait. Let me make sure this doesn't require
It's not dead,
concentration, because does. Is wild shape concentration?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to attempt to jump down into the water.
Okay. You can't jump down. You can fall down.
I will fall down into the water
Okay.
using wild shape to become a dolphin.
Okay. All right. So what I don't know is it because your elemental uses a wild shape.
Well, that's why I was asking if it took concentration.
Just take concentration, but I don't know if. Let me just read really quick. See if it gives me any stuff on that. I don't know if they can be up at the same time. And that's wildfire, right?
Mm-hmm.
One use. Okay, yeah, nope. You're a dolphin, and you have the fire thing.
Right.
Absolutely.
Fire
Okay.
dolphin.
That would be so
Okay.
badass.
So my fall, that's my movement. Is that correct? Is movement
No, because it's
falling?
just a 5 feet fall, so you're in there.
Okay. Then in that case, I will use my full movement as a dolphin
Yep. So Dizzy turns into a dolphin.
to try to slam against the thing down below.
All right, the one that was attacking you, the one that's by Moridus, or
The one that's right under me.
okay, the one by Siri. There we go, dolphin.
All right. So that is a +4. Interesting. So that is. Oh, but I also get advantage on this roll.
Yeah.
So the first one is going to miss.
Believe you
Second
have-
one is a 22 to hit.
That's
All right. And my damage on that is going to be. It is a 1d6 plus 2.
I thought you said 26.
What? No,
Dolphin!
no.
Dolphin
That-
damage.
That's 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that will be Dizzy's turn. The fire squirrel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I need you to explain to me how this dolphin kills this thing.
Dolphin damage.
I feel like it writes itself, but so basically, Dizzy, in order to get out of the grasp of Uravir, just becomes a dolphin. I don't know if it freaks him out and he drops the dolphin, or if it just wiggles out, dives down, and it hits with its whatever this is snout, piercing right through it, and it just it acts as sort of like a stake to the heart, is how I would see it.
Absolutely.
And then it does
So-
that little dolphin noise.
Yeah.
Bottlenose them.
Yeah. The bottlenose. And all Sherry sees is this little snout with the dolphin teeth come out of the chest.
Oh God! Dude, she face steps away here.
Just sprayed in marrow gore. Just
Oh,
All right. Now, Fire Squirrel.
how far away is Mordis from Fire Squirrel?
From Fire Squirrel. Oh, that's a ways. How far is Mortis from Fire Squirrel? 50.
Okay. What Fire Squirrel will do is move toward Moradis about 30 feet. And I don't know if I'm able to do this or not, so I'll just ask you. On my my attack with Fire Squirrel, which is fire, would I be able to target the rope on this thing? On this harpoon?
Yeah. You can do that.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to do that.
All right. So Squirrel moves 30 feet.
All right,
Towards
so it's
Moradis.
just a spell, so I'm just going to roll Shillelagh for attack. It's the same thing.
Sure.
All right, that's a 13. But I'm going to add my Bardic Inspiration to that.
Okay.
What is Bardic Inspiration? A 1d6?
D6. Yep.
Okay, so that is now a 17. Don't know if that's any better or not.
Okay. 17 hits the rope and it burns away.
Okay. All right, so that will be Fire Squirrel's turn.
Okay. Enigma.
So there's no longer a rope connecting Mortis to the creature in the water, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what Enigma is going to do is she'll take some, like 3 pebbles out of a pouch, and then she drops them in this device. It's sort of a spherical device. And as she drops them in, these gears start spinning really, really fast. And you see sort of like a bronze light come out of it. And then they slide through the bottom into her hand. And they seem to have like a bronze energy. And so I just used Magic Stone. And so I'm going to hold my action to throw one. Because that was a bonus action. Till I see one of the creatures surface again. Does that work?
Hello, sweetie.
Yes.
Is that one of them surfacing?
We always have the weirdest things play randomly in this one game. There's always one each time we play.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So walk me through what did the spell do? I got a little confused. I think I was waiting for a roll or
sorry.
something.
It's Magic Stone. It's a bonus action cantrip. So basically, it's 3 magical stones that do additional damage.
Okay. So did you throw them, or you just have them? Is the
So,
idea?
so what it does is I've created them from regular
okay.
pebbles. From regular pebbles I've created 3 magical stones that I can use to hurl at creatures, or if somebody has a sling, they can use that instead. So I could also hand them off to somebody, and it'll do additional damage.
Yep, I'm with you now. Perfect,
Okay.
perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So. Rowan, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I think from where I am, I can still see more of this.
Yeah.
So I will ready my bow and arrow and hold an attack until I see one of these guys surface. And for my bonus action, almost in a taunting sort of way, I'll start singing, "What do we do with the pesky fishmen? What do we do with the pesky fishmen? What do we do with the pesky fishmen early in the morning? Skin their hide with rusty razors, skin their hide with rusty razors." And I'll give Mordis an inspiration.
Fantastic.
It's a D6.
Yep.
Yep. All right, Mortis, it's your turn.
These things are still underwater, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would like to climb back on the ship. I don't know if that will take me an action or just my movement.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Where'd you go, athletics? There you are. That's a 9. Wait,
Okay.
can I use Bardic on that?
It's a ability check, so I believe so.
Okay. So I'll use my D6. So that's 10 total.
10. You kind of get to the ship, and then you fall off, so your movement gets you next to the ship.
Okay.
And you're unable to climb back on board.
Cool. I'm going to use my action to try again. I'm going to take the dash action and try again. So, athletics.
Yes.
Any chance acrobatics would work here?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. That's also a 10.
You just cannot get out of the water.
Fine.
So I think that's it, because that's action and movement that have been
Yeah,
used,
that's
right?
it.
All right.
I could bonus action use some of my key, but I think I want to save that for the moment.
I mean, you
Just
can
more
key
of
dash too, can't you?
I could. I could actually. I think actually what I'll do is I'll use my key. You know what? I do. I have more key points now because I'm level 4. I'll use my one of my key points and I'll do patient defense actually.
Okay. Sounds good. Rengar.
I just watched Sayuri jump overboard and Mortis get pulled overboard and then try to climb back up twice and fall back in the water. Man. Yeah, I'm going to run over. Is there rope on the deck that I can try and throw over the side for him?
Yeah. Well, I'll say I think you have rope, so we'll say you can get rope out.
I
That'd be
mean,
free.
there's 250 feet of it in my pack somewhere.
Yeah. I'll throw rope over the side and tie it off on the deck. And man, yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge action again so that if they throw more harpoons, I don't also get pulled overboard.
You got it. So, oh, actually, I can't do that. So, all right. right. All right, Siri, a harpoon comes straight at you for a 22.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Are those dolphin noises?
Oh no, they're frogs. I have my door open.
Oh,
we have
okay.
a lot of frogs in my yard.
All right, Siri, that's going to be 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength check or get pulled 20 feet underwater.
11. Damn. Strength. I think I have a disadvantage on that.
There's inspiration in the chat.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. I already took one, so okay. I'm sorry. That's really loud. It's like right outside my door. Strength check, and I think I do have disadvantage on that. Let me double check. Sure. No, that's not.
Well,
That's an
still-
ability check, right?
Because you were exhausted. Yeah, it's ability
Yeah.
check.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have disadvantage on abilities.
Okay, I will use my. Actually, I kind of want to get down to him, so I'll just roll with disadvantage. Yeah, that's 5.
5. They rolled a 7. It's like pull you down 20 feet.
Oh, no.
So Sirius put down 20 feet towards this gentleman, and they will then go ahead and make a bite for 21 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is 12 damage.
Oh no. Okay.
All right. The other one swims over and goes ahead and claws
No.
and flanks to do so.
Oh no.
That's a 22 to hit.
I'm out.
Yep, that's 9 slashing.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Then it'll use attack to essentially grapple and then swim 20 feet lower to a depth of 40 feet with Sayuri.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. Sayuri's probably dead, guys. I'll start making a new character. It's cool.
Sayuri, make your first death save.
It's a 10.
Okay, so that's a success.
Uh,
What's your con mod?
my con, 2, I think. Hold on. Yeah, and where's my con? No, 1.
1. Okay, so you don't drown this turn. And then Uruvir.
I see her go down, and I'm kind of limp. So I'll cast Healing Word on her. It's got a 60 foot rate. Well, I may have to drop down closer to the water to
You're only 5. You're only 5 feet above it, actually. So,
Okay.
so yes, that will go off.
That gives her 11 points back.
Thank you.
I'll come up off the water just to remain maybe 10, 15 feet above the water. And I'll use a bonus action to move. How does this work? Because I can move my weapon, my spiritual weapon, up to 20 feet, but it doesn't really have a movement speed. So does it still get halved underwater trying to get to them?
No. So it just moves 20 feet, but they're 40 feet down. So
I'll make my way. I'll get it on the way over. or on its
Okay.
way over,
Yeah, so you move the spiritual weapon 20 feet towards them.
and that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Dolphin Dizzy.
All right, I'd like for Spirit Squirrel to go first.
Yep.
Spirit Squirrel will use their full movement to hop in my mouth.
Okay.
Can they save their action until they are within 5 feet of?
I'll
Sigurd?
let you, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to dive on my action and charge the closest, whatever these things are,
Okay.
and ram it.
You got it. Roll.
All right. So it's a +4 to hit. This will be easier. That's 8, 9. Well, that's only 11. Probably
It's
misses.
that misses.
All right, so no big deal. For Fire Squirrel's action, they will use their teleportation to move myself and Sayuri 15 feet up. So
Okay.
not quite at the surface yet, but the other two things will have to do their deck saves if they're within 5 feet of me. Or the squirrel, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes. $18, 14.
Both save. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So now 40 minus 15, they're 25 feet below surface. Key here, because I just want everyone to know mechanics of drowning, because in real life we kind of know how people drown. So in D&D you would know as well. In this fictional world, basically Sayuri will drown if she starts her turn underwater. Currently, because she had no air when she went unconscious. The healing does not bring back.
Well,
Oh,
can I ask a question? I probably can't do this, and that's cool. But I was just looking at the dolphin. They have a swim speed of 60. Since they use 20 feet to go down, can we or can we not split up their movement?
Yeah, you can. So you went 40 feet down.
Okay, 40 feet down.
I'm letting you because of the mechanics of this. So it's, and then you got to tell us you're 20 feet. So you're 5 feet below the surface.
Okay, fair enough. I appreciate it.
It's much better, but Enigma.
So, anybody on deck will see Enigma. This may catch. You'll see a spark sort of around that crystal on her head, and somebody will hear, "Enra, no!" And she'll jump over the ship, over the edge of the ship, swim down to get Sayuri, and so I'll use my action and my movement to go down and bring her back up above the water.
Okay. Yeah. So dive down. So you have Sayuri in your mouth, I guess, as a dolphin? Okay.
I would assume that maybe the snout has gone into a piece of her clothing to
Okay.
pull her. I would
Pull her.
assume,
Okay,
mechanically
okay.
speaking.
I'll give that. And then Enigma dives in, takes Sayuri up above water. You get your breath that your last breath you're about to have is back. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Rowan.
Suppose I wouldn't have any material components for a spell if I just learned it. Is that right?
Correct, but your singing, your instrument stuff takes the place of, I believe, it counts as your arcane focus. Your unless you need something that costs money.
It doesn't specify, so I need a chip of mica.
So if it does have a gold cost, then you can go ahead and, as long as you're playing your instrument, that you, whatever arcane focus you chose for your instrument, then you can go ahead and use that.
Oh, well. All right. They're about how far down? I'm trying to keep tabs on where everyone's at currently. Everyone's close to the surface. Enigma's getting Sayuri. They're like 15 feet down. Am I right? 20 feet?
The enemies are 40 feet down. The dolphin is 5 feet down. Sayuri is on the surface.
And they would be more than 60 feet away from me where I'm at.
I would say just about exactly 60 feet from you.
All right. I guess judging just based on seeing Fire Squirrel kind of and seeing like what I imagine is like a flash of light underwater. I'll drop the bow, pull out the loot, using a piece of mica as a pick.
Yeah.
I go to strum, and it goes plink. And I go strum again, and then I go, "Ah!" And then I cast Shatter roughly where they're at, where I imagine Fire Squirrel I saw.
Okay.
And then, am I able to do? Where is it? Sorrowful Fate on one of them, where when you or an ally forces a creature to make a saving throw, expend one of your bardic inspiration to change the saving throw to charisma instead.
Yeah.
I would like to do that for one of them.
Okay, so it's regularly a con save. So for the one, it's a charisma save.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so the first one with the charisma save. Oh my gosh. 19 minus 1 for 18.
Oh, no.
And then the second for the con save is 13.
Okay, so that one fails. And it takes on a 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save.
All right, yeah.
And
Throw
half
it
on a successful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I always read those backward. All right. So do I do two 3d8 rolls or just one?
Just do one damage roll.
Oh, okay. D8. Here we go. Did it? There he goes. Oh. Oh.
18. Very good. So one fair 18, then 9, and Fire Squirrel also has to save. I believe.
Sorry, Fire Squirrel.
No, Fire Squirrel teleported up closer to the surface.
Oh yeah, Fire Squirrel's up. That's right. Never mind. I forgot. Fire Squirrel's not right there. So then,
They're about 15 feet above them because
Right.
they would have only gone 15 feet.
yeah, so that's fine. That's out of range of shatter. So yeah, I think just there's this a large ripple that moves through a force that moves throughout the water from the shatter spell.
It's a depth charge.
Yeah. Mortis.
There's a rope hanging over the side now, yes?
Yes.
Can I use it to climb up?
Yes, you climb up.
Cool. And then for my action, I would like to tie together another piece of rope and try to... Can I try to lasso them in the water?
you'd have to explain some amount of physics to how that would
Okay.
work.
Okay, I'll just throw a rope out. Fair enough. I will throw a rope in their direction,
Okay, it floats on the water.
so that it floats on the water nearby.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. All right, Rengar.
When I saw Sayuri go under, I was a second behind Enigma in diving off. I throw the spear down into the deck. It sticks into the deck, and I dive off into the water. With 20 feet of swimming, how close to them can I get?
So what's your total movement's 40?
Right. So how
So
close
you
to
jump in, and then okay, yeah. So you get within 20 feet of them.
Okay, then I will step of the wind another 20 feet to put myself between them and the harpoon creatures. Action dodge.
Okay, yeah. Get down there. All right.
So I'm right up against them, 5 feet from them, but
Right.
between.
Yeah, so Rengar's right down with all the people.
These people or these people?
Those people. Yep. In that case,
So to clarify, I am right next to Sayuri and Enigma.
oh, I thought you went to. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to
Oh.
get next to them.
Sorry. To clarify, I am within 5 feet of Sayuri and Enigma up on the surface. I didn't go all the way down. I'm just,
Okay.
in case harpoons come up at us,
Gotcha.
I'm
okay.
hoping I'm in the way
Sorry.
of them.
So Rengar is at the surface. You were right. Sorry about that. So in that case, you didn't have to step of the wind. You would have been able to
Oh.
get to them because they were at the surface. I thought you were
Okay.
diving down. That's why I got confused.
Sorry. Okay.
Um,
So then, yeah.
in that case, you see, and they swim deep below and out of sight. They're going to action dash and swim 80 feet away each.
And when I see them do that, I'm gonna get up to the surface. We need to get out of the water as quickly as possible. They might be getting reinforcements. And try and get back to the boat that has not stopped moving. Just going very slow.
Yes, I'm going to assume it was like minimum speed.
Grab the rope! Grab the rope!
But Sayuri can also order it to kind of circle back, theoretically.
Did the boat do anything weird when Sayuri went unconscious?
No, it continued the last command,
Okay.
is what it did. So, all right. So I would say this round, all of you get on the ship.
That didn't was what I planned, guys. I'm sorry.
Theory.
Yeah.
How did I get into the water?
I think you jumped in.
Huh. I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
You saved me.
Oh. Well,
Thank-
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it.
We should probably get back on the boat.
Let's yeah. That's a
Enigma
good
will
idea.
help Theory.
Okay. At the start of the round, after all of you basically just get on board, you see a enormous shadow coming up from the depths.
That's right, guys. We rolled the whole table.
Full speed.
You remember the rolls from last session now?
I yell full speed ahead. Go, go, go! Full speed! Quick,
Okay,
go!
it starts to move up. All right.
Dizzy, are you
Or-
coming?
well, hold on. Oh yeah, Dizzy, did you get on board? Or did you stay in the water? That's a good question.
For a little while, I probably stayed in the water, enjoying to learn how to swim. But,
Okay, so this
I mean,
is one round. This is with
Yeah.
6 seconds. So did
Okay,
you stay
yeah.
in or not?
Yes.
Okay, you stay in for now. Uruvir, it's your turn.
I'll come over to Siri and I'll cast, or not cast, but I'll use one of my features to give her an extra, I think it's 4 points, 4 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Just healing hands.
Thank you.
And my sword is still active as well, right?
Yes.
I'll keep that nearby Dizzy.
Okay, so you're gonna make the sword go by the dolphin.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and that'll end my turn.
All right, Dizzy.
I will morph back if I see the ship speeding up, and start climbing up the ship. After that,
All right, make an athletics. Well, you have the you guys would have
You
the
would
rope
have the
down.
rope.
Yeah, never mind. You get up the rope.
okay.
Unless you want to like breach and
Awesome.
Just go through the bottom. Be like Jaws.
So Dizzy gets right on the side of the rope. Enigma.
I'm sorry, what?
It's your turn.
Oh. Enigma will head to the back of the ship and sort of look at whatever the shadow is coming up. Try to
Okay.
determine what it is.
Make a perception check.
The 6.
It's just shadowy. You can't tell. You just see that it's probably about 30 feet away and it's moving really quickly.
Okay.
It's big.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay, so Enigma gets to the side to look. Okay, that's what it's going to do. It swims. You see this thing move, and it breaches the surface. The first thing you see are 3 rows of teeth, gray skin, large fin, as an enormous shark comes up to the side to try to grab Dizzy. It has advantage. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah.
I thought
That
Dizzy
it-
was back on the boat.
Yes.
Oh,
It came up.
oh.
Do I have dissonant whispers? No, silvery barbs. As a reaction.
Okay. I'll.
Do I have to?
Okay. We're a little. I'll let you do that. I just have to go back now. That's all.
Sorry.
No worries. No worries. It's not going to give me what I rolled. There it is. Okay. In that case, it's. Let's see here. The new rolls are 27 to hit, so it's still 25 to hit. Unless, let me double check so we barb something actually.
Magically distract the creature, turning its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. Must reroll d20 and use the lower roll. As a reaction. Oh, within 60 feet.
Oh, right. So So we roll a d20 and use the lower roll. That's a freaking hate this spell. All right, so it misses.
Oh damn!
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
No.
Does someone get advantage?
It really likes Dizzy, so I'm gonna give it to Dizzy.
Yeah, so what's crazy with this spell is that because it had advantage, it's and you make it re-roll that die, then it takes a lower roll that counts as it redoes the advantage and makes it disadvantage. And therefore the 2 it rolled with its advantage is the roll it has to take instead of the re-roll on the advantage die.
Oh.
And that's why it's a nasty spell for advantage creatures. It's very, very good. So it did cause it to miss. Then it lands in the water, but it's on the surface. And Rowan, it's your turn.
Would it have come in range to take an opportunity
Right.
attack?
Yes. So it's
At least for me. I don't know if anybody else would be within reach.
it's good. It's gonna get one from Sayuri and from Rowan. Sorry, and from you.
Okay.
Mortis
Nice.
and you.
Okay.
And Dizzy, if you want.
Okay, so all 4 of us?
3, sorry. Dizzy, Mortis, Siri.
Okay.
Okay, where's my attack action?
It's a huge creature.
13.
All right. 13 will hit.
Oh, cool.
9.
Okay.
I still only have
9
my dagger out.
misses.
17 for me.
All right. So Siri, remember you have sneak attack?
Oh, yes.
Does sneak attack apply on reactions?
Yes.
I didn't know
So that's 15 total.
15.
Yeah, 15 piercing total.
Okay. And then what was that, Mortis?
6 damage for me.
6. Okay. So lands. And then Rowan, it is your turn.
Oh boy. That is huge.
That is to scale too. That is like what you're dealing with.
Oh my.
Dinner for a week, guys.
That is all right. I will. Oh no! I will. I will pull out the loot, kind of seeing it where it is, and I will take another power cord right to its face. Well, as far away as it is, and just kind of whatever it sounds like on a lute. Like really focusing on like that little spot behind its eye, and just try to shatter that thing.
Shatter. All right.
So
So it's going to be its con save.
yes, 14.
8.
Cool. 3d8. Again, the idea being that maybe the thunder it's weak against because it's water. Oh, okay. 17.
Jeez.
17 damage. Nice.
That spell does a lot of damage.
All right.
And then who's next to me? Enigma?
I believe so.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
it, yeah.
I will. I'll just, and then again, a very non, and a royalty free kind of seaweed is always greener. in somebody else's lake and give Enigma a bardic inspiration.
Perfect. All right. Mortis.
Well, I definitely don't want to be in the water. I'm just going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that's
Rengar.
going to be it.
I will run up next to Enigma, and as I'm running, I'm fishing the sling out of my belt, and I'm trying to find a stone as I'm running, and I can't quite get it. And I get up to Enigma, and I look over. Can I borrow one of those?
Yep.
And I
you
take
a
the stone and I put it in my sling, and I will use my inspiration to give myself advantage.
Yeah. Go for it.
That is a 14.
That hits.
What does Magic Stone do?
You get to add a D4 to the D6 you roll for it. So you
Okay.
get to add 4 to a D6 roll.
Ah, I see.
That makes sense?
So it's a D6 plus 4 for Magic Stone.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So 8 damage.
Okay.
And I watched it jump up and try to just like snatch Dizzy off the side of the ship, so I'm gonna back up.
Did you add like an ability or attribute score to that damage? Because you would with sling, right? Or did you already do that?
So I added the sling plus 5 to hit, and then I just rolled a D6 plus 4. Was that additional damage to this regular stone?
What does the sling say damage wise?
The sling is a 1d4 plus 3. But I use the magic stone damage 1d6 plus 4.
So you still get the sling damage from it.
Oh.
So 3 more damage?
Yeah, so you still get the 3.
Oh, I see. So I don't roll the d4.
I added the 3. I think you did it right. You rolled 2 dice, which is what you should have done. So we did the 3, right?
I rolled 1d6 plus 4 for the initial damage, and I got 8.
I think that was because he rolled a 4, I believe, on his magic stone damage.
No,
Right.
so it's my intelligence modifier gets added to the die damage and not their whatever their
Okay.
ability is.
Oh, okay.
Instead of, or
It says on it. So if someone else attacks with the pebble, the attacker adds your spellcasting ability modifier, not the attacker's, to the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm good now. So, right. Okay, I've got the correct damage on it. What would you like to do next?
I want to back up to the railing behind me,
Okay.
away
Alright.
from giant shark that could snatch me overboard. Hopefully,
You
I'd
got
get away
it.
from it.
All right, Sayori, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it,
Okay.
and that's an intelligence saving throw.
Excellent. -4.
Yes.
This thing is dumb.
All right. And that is 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to get away from the edge of the ship too, because I don't want to get bitten.
So Sayori moves that. Let's move away. I'm just taking back from the edge.
Just a little bit away. I don't want to get yeah. I'm like, this thing's stupid.
All right, Urvir.
You muted.
I'll start with my bonus action and move my my sword over to it and attack it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where to go? So that is 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, max. 13 damage.
Nice. Ooh, you get this. It is bloodied. It's starting to bleed out, looking bad.
And I'll turn around and look his way and cast Toll of the Dead with a wisdom save of 15.
All right. 3.
And it'll take 4 necrotic.
All right, that was with your D12.
Oh no, that was the D8. That's right. Ten necrotic.
Oh, there you go.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. See, there's this weird vibration on its skin as it begins to rot and peel away. Dizzy.
Okay. Is how close is it to me?
It is about 10 feet down. So 10 feet away. It's next to the ship, basically.
Okay. If with a spell like Burning Hands, that would hurt anything around me, correct? If it's like
No,
a 50...
not if you aim down.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you could aim it so it doesn't hit the ship.
Okay. I'll do that.
That was my concern.
So I'm gonna cast Burning Hands toward. Yeah,
All right, that's a deck save.
that is a deck save. Yes,
4.
that is a fail. So that is going to be 19 fire damage.
Okay, it's not submerged, so I'm going to say it takes the full fire damage.
And
So it's now burnt. Bad.
good. All right, and so that would be my action. Is Fire Squirrel next to me?
Yes.
All right. Fire Squirrel will do what they do. They're going to just throw a burning acorn at
Nice.
them. So that'll be +5. So that's a 15.
That hits.
All right. That is 7 fire damage.
All right.
And yeah, that's their turn.
All right, Enigma.
Enigma's gonna throw one of the magic stones at the
Okay.
shark.
Got it.
For a dirty 20.
That hits.
For 5.
Nice. All right. Its turn. It's going to action dash and go 100 feet below water. Bleeding and looking very messed up. It's gone.
And attracts all the other sharks.
All right. Then you wait for a moment to see if there's anything else. You hear, like, there's almost vibrations underneath.
The whole table.
But there's like weird horn noises, but then they begin to fade as though there's a retreat sounded. Moves away, and for the moment, everything is calm, and we will take our break.
It's the calm before the storm. I know it. This is going to happen.
Boy,
Day 2 is going great, guys. No one died.
Why do we get ourselves into this trouble?
You know, he was just a shark being a shark. To be fair, we were just in his house.
Yeah, we're just bleeding underwater is what we were doing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Nice.
All right. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
Oh no, I got a spear in my shoulder. I gotta pull out. I think I'll be all right.
On the count of 3. 1.
Oh, I hate it when people do that.
All right. The rest of the day on the boat here goes uneventful, if not a bit worrisome. You're on guard. But no more attacks happen.
Is it enough for a short rest for those who need it?
Yes.
I'm still pretty tired. If,
I like the idea that Rowan was in like a deck chair the whole time. Casting spells.
Anybody up for a swim?
Oh, there we go.
Well, on the one hand, we've discovered that it's extremely dangerous, but on the other, it was your swimming that alerted us to the danger in the first place. Had we not known, we might have been surprised by it, and that could have been much worse. So, I say, Dizzy, you continue to do whatever you like.
You know, Dizzy, growing up, I remember seeing shark hunters, people who hunted sharks. They used to tell me they hated dolphins. That dolphins apparently were like huge jerks to them, and they would always like swim into their gills and hurt them. I don't know if it's true or not. It could just be.
So
You know, they also told me
I can kill a shark if I'm a dolphin.
they don't like dolphins because there's that they don't really like each other, is what I remember growing up.
So one shot kills.
I don't know for certain, but these
you're
were the same
sure?
guys. No.
I hear you.
If you do, I want to know, and I will write a song about it. Dolphin damage Dizzy. Alliterative.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
I don't want to feel like I'm gaming this system, so I'm going to ask you before I use Arcane Recovery to regain spell slots. Since we were talking about the whole deficit of spell slots for powering the ship.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to regain 2 first level spell slots.
I also feel since Sayuri jumped off the boat, Rengar is the captain now.
Rengar has always been the captain.
It's just
He just tells me what to say.
Sayuri just does one job on this ship.
I'm just
It's the best.
attempting to aim us at shore and keep everyone alive.
You're doing a wonderful job, in my opinion.
yeah, going the route that you had plotted before. Going along until you see you're looking for the mountains to decrease where you feel like you can actually get onto shore without traversing huge cliffs, the mountainous terrain. Still a long ways away. But 3 days go by.
Woo!
So you may have your long rest. Is there anything, especially RP wise, you'd like to do?
So Enigma at some point would go, now that we are currently not facing danger, may I pose some queries?
That's fine with me.
What is
Yeah, I know.
Whitestone?
It is two things. It is a mineral that is mined from the Alabaster Sierras here, and it is the name of a large city that is located inland, and the city is surrounded by the mountain range.
I see.
And it is the place we are attempting to get back to. We it is where we all met, those of us, excluding Mortis, but is where most of us met, and Siri. There's been a lot of changes, but it is where we need to get back to, this city, to speak with the one who presides over it, or at the very least, we need to return Devon.
You believe there are more answers about this stone there?
We speaking to the frost giant Ferio, she indicated that in the surrounding forests of the Parchwood, that there was a place that might hold more answers for us about this crystal and its origins.
When we arrive on land, may I continue with you?
I am perfectly okay with that. Does anyone else object?
I don't know.
No.
It seems like we have aligning objectives.
Enigma, before you jumped off the ship, you yelled out Enra. Does that have some sort of significance to you, or why you may not remember jumping off the ship?
I remember standing on the ship and then being in the water.
But the name Enra doesn't ring a bell?
I don't. Should it? Is somebody here, Enra?
No, not unless there's some middle names I'm not aware of.
I don't believe so. No. It might be someone from your past before you were in the stasis that your teacher recovered you from, perhaps.
It could be. I don't remember anything from the time before, but I could still do things like my magic, and I still know things, like things about herbs and chemicals. I've even started to learn some things that my mentor did with mechanical devices.
So you could do magic before you met your mentor.
Yes.
Hmm.
Nehana was surprised when I did the first time.
Well, I not only are we okay with you joining us, but I welcome it. You dove overboard for Sayuri. You don't remember it, but that just means that your subconscious wants to save people, and I find that commendable.
Good. I hope we can find out more about this halfling,
Hey, and
this stone, crystal.
Enigma,
Yes, Sayuri.
thank you Thank you for jumping in and saving me. I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and tie it. I don't know. Do you have like anything? Are you wearing anything?
Yeah, so she's got robes.
I don't know what you're wearing.
She's got sort of like these off-white colored robes that is trimmed in lavender, and she's got sort of like this skirt piece that goes around. Sort of, it's the robe part, but she also is wearing some sort of pants underneath. So
Okay.
yeah, she is wearing clothes. Yep.
I'm like trying to figure out where I would tie it onto you.
So she'll like stick out her hand so you can tie it around her wrist.
Oh, yay. I'll tie it
And
around
also on
her
that wrist, you see what
Nice.
looks like a dog collar that's sort of been like twisted to fit around, like a bracelet.
Oh, did you
Got
have a
little
puppy?
name tag on.
Did you have a puppy at some point?
That's Bartleby's collar. Sayana's,
Bartleby?
yes, her metal canine guardian.
Oh. Well, this will keep him company, and I'll finish tying the pink ribbon onto her wrist.
Okay, she'll let you.
Thank you again for saving my life. Thank you too, Dizzy.
I was waiting for that. I mean, I did dive to save you, put myself in
Thank you.
danger, almost died.
I appreciate you every single day of the week.
Took a harpoon to the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm still bleeding.
I come over to Dizzy, and Dizzy, does that, even though I'm not a druid, does that still make us besties?
The fact that I'm bleeding?
No. The fact that I'm not a druid, does that still make us besties?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Insight check.
We'll still hang out.
And I'm sorry, Rangar.
For what?
I know you kept trying to position yourself to like try to keep me safe, but I jumped in all willy-nilly and idiotic like and almost died, and I'm sorry.
Sometimes plans don't go as we expected. Mine didn't work out so well either.
What
Yeah,
did you
that's-
learn?
Don't jump into the water and try to save Dizzy's life.
Yes, that was the takeaway. Don't ever say Dizzy.
I will always try and save Dizzy. I will always try and save everyone on this ship.
I think if we all attempt to save one another, then more often than not, we will be successful.
Of course. But okay,
Yeah.
so just don't jump all willy-nilly into the water is my takeaway. And when you're trying to protect me, let you protect me. Is that what I'm hearing?
Just do what you can in the moment.
Okay.
And we won't know if jumping in the water was better or worse. It worked out this time. So this time, it was for the better.
Okay. I'll try and be more sensible. I'm not promising anything, but I will try.
Rowan,
Yeah.
you ever wonder where Ellenthal went?
I don't. I thought of it. I don't know, but I would like to think that somewhere he's out there flying with the eagles. Maybe sleeping in a nice nest high up, living a good life.
I just figured fell off a mountain or something. That's a lot better.
I hadn't thought of it lately, but I have thought that.
It's just seeing Rengar and Say sort of reminds me of me and Ellenthal. We had this cool little camaraderie thing. Then he just kind of left. Kind of. Hopefully you all don't leave.
I might get banged up and emaciate and melt, but I don't plan on going anywhere soon.
Yeah, sorry about the whole turning you blind and all that other stuff that happened.
It's part of life. Grow up, go blind.
That's a good way to look at it.
Sometimes sooner.
Not even my fault at all when you think about it.
No.
Natural. Yeah.
Oh. I remembered her name wasn't Exandria. It was Alexandria. I used to give her shit about her name. Alexandria Lapidus, I think it was. And we used to play all the time. No, she wasn't. I just thought I would correct that. You look rather surprised. I was like, no, I was being an asshole. I was a jerk growing up.
Do you remember anything about Alexandria?
She used to come over a lot, and then all of a sudden stopped. I don't think her mom liked coming over. Or, I don't know. I never really got into it. I was just know that one day I stopped seeing her, and that was it.
When was the last time you saw her?
I think I must have been like 5 or 6. Think so. I think my mom had baked us cookies once, and I think that about 5 or 6 years old. And then she stopped seeing her, and I just kind of figured see so many people and then I don't see them anymore. I just kind of thought that was the way it goes. Never really questioned it.
If you had the opportunity to see her, would you want to?
Yeah. It'd be nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that we'd have a whole lot to talk about growing apart so far away from each other and not in each other's lives. But it would be nice. See how she turned out.
Dizzy's going to add this to her missions.
Just kind of figured anyone worth seeing. I don't know. Maybe I'll see them and they'll hear of my songs at a tavern someday, and they'll be like, "I knew that guy."
I think that will definitely happen because your songs are really good. It's almost like they're popular songs already, and you just pull them out of another universe and bring them here. That's how good they are.
I've been told they're a little bad, a little royalty free, kind of, but it is what it is. Like, not everyone's gonna like it, but just try to make as many people smile with your songs as you can in the moment, and hopefully they forget a little bit about their ails, and if I can make a little coin, that'd be cool too. But
We'll find you a place to perform again soon.
I like that.
Mordus will seek out Rengar, trying to find him during a moment of meditation where he's sort of off on his own. And he'll sit down next to Rengar and sort of enter that meditative pose that you would expect. And they'll start a conversation with you while meditating. Rengar, you, in the few days I've known you, have shown yourself to be a leader and stood out as a leader among these groups. And in that, I see echoes of Sevavanya. I wasn't sure I was prepared for this journey, but she pushed me. And I would ask you a favor. Sevavanya acted as a mentor during meditation many times. My past, I have trouble speaking of. The memories are painful. I'd like to be able to share all of them, but it's difficult. I find when I delve too deeply into them, I enter a state of madness. And it was Sevavanya who stood as a check on that while I was at the monastery.
I see.
I would ask that while I travel with you, would you do the same?
It would be an honor, and I will do my best. How was it that Sevavanya was able to help you?
There were her wisdom in part, but mostly simply as a confidant that I could share and speak freely with and know that I was safe to speak. And also knowing her to be a capable martial artist, when I got out of hand and had shared too much and lost control of myself, she was there to subdue me if necessary.
I see. Yes. I will do this for you.
In our journeys, or in our conversations, we had some ideas about how I might be able to resolve some of these. And part of that was her encouraging me to leave the monastery, that I might seek out my past and confront it. Though I have my doubts about it.
Do you have a destination in mind?
In time, I think I will need to travel home. Far to the south. I grew up in Neardale Park.
I have not heard of this place.
Nor have many others. It is a city that many believe to have been lost. Or at least so I've gathered in my time outside of it.
I see. Well, if you had to join a group of people that would be willing to go to extreme lengths to help you, you have chosen wisely. I know from experience, when, after knowing them for only a day, they agreed to take a dangerous journey with me to a temple they'd only just heard of. And some paid dearly for. But I believe that those of the menagerie would be honored to help you.
Thank you.
And if and when you are ready to speak, I am ready to listen.
Thank you, Rengar.
Anytime, Mortis.
Mortis will just resume a silent meditation.
Becomes night on the this night. The day sunsets. Some meditation. Some of you have just woken from your shifts of powering the crystals for the ores. It rows across the sea. It's dark, quiet. You begin to hear just the tiniest sound of waves hitting something solid. It's like it was crashing against your boat, but it's different. The sound is fuller. It's when you look out in the utter darkness, blinded, you see a small orange light. Must be maybe 9 feet above the water, swinging back and forth in rhythm with the waves, rhythm of the rocking of your own boat. Your eyes go below the light. It barely reveals a wooden vessel. A bit bigger than yours. The rowing continues. You start to barely make out that the massive beams that once held together are cracked. The ship has been swallowed, if but partially, by the sea. But it's enough to see a sizable portion still floats freely. Couldn't have been long, especially with the lantern still alight. What would you like to do?
Who is still awake at this point?
I think I would be awake.
I'd say you have very strange shifts, so anyone who wants to, I think. We're operating under slightly a different mode here. So.
Yeah, I think I would be awake because of the whole 4-hour thing.
And about what time is it?
If
I would say somewhere around midnight.
Rengar, are you gonna be asleep?
Yeah, Rengar would be probably in the middle of sleep because he doesn't have dark vision, so he's kind of useless at watch at night.
Okay.
Same with Mortis.
I'd be taking shift around that time.
Rowan has dark vision, but I feel like he's just PTFO, like trying to
No,
Sleep
that's
off some of this
fine.
exhaustion.
So I had said what 3 days, so you can erase 3
Yeah.
levels of exhaustion. So you are better.
I think I'm at 1.
I'd
You're so close
probably.
to death. It's bad. Sorry. Ruining my own moment.
I'm gonna like nudge Irvir. Irvir, you see that?
What is it?
It looks like a boat. Like it's a big boat. Like a big. It looks like a ship.
And you said the light's still visible, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
And this was so. This might have just been like recent. I'm gonna run down and shake Rengar awake. Rengar, wake up! Rengar,
You're muted. Okay.
Rengar.
Yeah, I grab my spear. What?
There's like this big ship. It's like sticking out of the water. It's like humongous. And there's
Is it approaching
light.
us?
No, it's like I don't know. It's like halfway in the water, and I don't know. It looks like it might have like gone under. I like halfway under. I don't really know. Come look. I'm gonna start dragging him.
I kind of want to see her drag me. 397 pounds. No, I'm kidding. I get up and follow her out.
You're not going out the
How
light.
far away is the light? You said there's 9 feet of a boat, but how far away?
It's hard to totally tell because you're not sure how big anything is here. You guess maybe 90 feet out.
Should I slow the boat?
Who else is awake and on deck?
It's Dizzy, Irvir, me, and you now.
I think there are 3 things. Bobby, you're muted if you're trying to say something.
I'm actually not technically asleep. I don't ever go unconscious.
Um,
I have
Makes
to
sense.
power down for 6 hours, but I'm still conscious of everything going on.
okay, so you're up on the deck as well?
Mhm.
Okay. I can. If that has just been attacked, then whatever did it might still be near. The time that we spend investigating is time that we don't get closer to shore, but there might be something of value that's salvageable from the ship.
Is this ship like as big as the giant ship that we had encountered?
The frost giant ship?
Yeah, is it like that size?
It's no, it's not. It's not that.
Okay.
I would say maybe it was 10 to 20 feet larger than yours without doing a big investigation. It just looks like a larger boat, about larger, medium creature-sized boat.
Okay.
And there might also be survivors.
If that
that need
light's
help.
still on, yeah, that light's still on, so it might have just happened.
If we go quickly and quietly and try not to stay too long, it might be worth it. There might be rations and more supplies. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm running low.
Yeah. What
I
do you
can help.
How do you mean?
I can use my magic to make us a little bit more stealthy.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, Sayori, if you can get us close, then we can board, and you can keep the ship moving around while we search, but the ship cannot stop moving.
Okay. I can do that.
I tell the ship to slow down to like half speed until we get like maybe 20 feet away. Would that be okay, you think?
Um,
And then have it crawl around.
all right. And if you think you can get us close enough to where we can go from ship to ship without needing to traverse the water, that might be best. Any
Okay.
noise we make in the water might alert any enemies that are still near.
Well, we still have that rowboat attached to us, right?
Oh, do we?
Yeah. We said we were going to drag the rowboat with us.
Do we still have Enigma's rowboat? No, then yeah, we can use that.
Yeah. And I'll just do like keep like 15 feet away from it and just kind of go around in a circle, like crawling. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I will go and wake up Mortis. There's a ship that we are going to investigate. It is your choice whether you join us or not. And I'll tell the same to Rowan, even though he really needs to sleep. I want to give him the opportunity.
We're what? Boat?
There's a ship that is half sunken. We're going to investigate it. You're welcome to join us if you wish.
It's half sunken though. What's there to check?
The unsunken half.
Make a great song.
Or you can stay with you. Rowan, you can stay on the board with me because I got to stay on the ship and I don't want to be lonely.
Is my chair up there?
Your chair?
Yeah.
Or your cherub?
No, my
lazy
chair.
boy.
Yeah. If my chair's up there, yeah, I'll sit up there with you.
Hold on. I'm going to use my gray bag of tricks again. Let's see what I get. Oh, that's a D8, not a D4. You can sit on Rasputin.
Is he clean?
Yes, he's clean.
I don't know. Most rats I see are nasty and in sewers.
This isn't just any rat. This is Rasputin.
That's a whole huge rat. That's a,
I'm gonna try again. Let's see what else I get. Okay, hold on. Or you can sit with the giant badger.
I'll sit. It can sit on my lap. I'll sit.
No, a giant.
The giant bash.
Just like good rest.
And I'm just gonna do all three charges. I'm just gonna do all three charges and see what my last one is gonna be. Hold on. And I get a dire wolf too. So I got a giant badger, dire wolf, and a giant rat on board. So we're gonna be like cuddle puddle, like right here.
Guard the boat. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. You know what? On second thought, I probably should go with you.
You just see this really hurt look on Sayuri's face now. Like,
I'm coming with you.
Say?
Yeah.
You know, the Ringar lost his arm to a direwolf.
Oh, did he? That's right.
I don't know how he feels about a direwolf being on the ship.
But this direwolf is nice. He's not going to attack Rengar or anybody. I'm going to put a big old bow on around the direwolf's neck to make it look more friendly. See,
But
he's not mean.
You know how sometimes, like, if you like choke on a piece of steak and then you just can't have steak anymore because you're afraid. Like sometimes.
No.
Like this one might be okay, but he might not
Rangar,
want it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. No.
He's really nice, I promise.
You should
He
pet him.
smiles at you.
The dire wolf with the massive canine smiles at me.
Licks his chops.
No, he's good. I'm gonna tell him sit, lay down, and he's gonna lay down and he's gonna look at you with big old puppy eyes.
If he guards you in the ship, we're all right.
He's gonna guard me in the ship. I gotta figure out a name for my badger, dire wolf, and rat. Oh, I already have Ratspeeden. Now I need a name for my giant badger and my dire wolf. Okay. Well, you guys are doing this.
All
I'm going to
Aormatons
figure
are trained
this
in
out.
therapy. Just wondering.
These are all therapy animals. They're okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
So the boarding party is what?
I think everybody but Rowan and me.
Yeah, if Rowan's staying behind, Mortis would go.
Okay. So Sayori and Rowan stay behind the ship. The other 5 of you get in the rowboat.
I'll go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace once we're in the boat, or the rowboat.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
The paddles make no waves as we go through the water.
Yeah, I feel like in the rowboat we're gonna say pass without traces +5 as opposed to 10. I think that's
Fair
fair. So everyone make your stealth check. The 5 of you.
It's a 10.
So you got a 5.
I got a 2.
Nat 20 for a 28.
Okay.
Dirty.
Oh, wait. No, I got a 2, so it's a 12, not a 10. It's
Okay.
a 12. Much better. We're safe, guys. I'm power paddling.
With your one arm.
Yeah.
It was +5. It's +5 in the boat.
Yeah. Revere. Yep.
9
9. So
With your +5?
with the +5.
Oh. We're having struggles, guys.
Morris has a 13 +5 for 18 total.
okay. And Enigma
12.
12. Oof.
Is anyone there? Might as well, guys.
So you breathe, Dizzy, and the waves around the boat grow still. The shadows encompass as there's a few. You begin to hear the slapping of the paddles. And you're like, stop, until then the rowboat actually makes contact with the ship with a, and you hear another crack.
I don't have dark vision. I can't see. Sorry.
All you hear from our ship is, "Shut up, guys!"
I can hear you all the way over here.
No.
Just kind of looks like Yuri, Rengar, and maybe Enigma are just kind of floating by. There's no boat. There's no Mortis or Dizzy. Just kind of.
The sounds echo across the waters, and then fade, leaving the quietness and just the waves again, the creaking of the boat. What would you like to do?
Lime. If there's, I'm gonna try to Climb the boat?
Climb.
I thought you said lime.
That's what I heard too.
Where's he going with this?
I'll take a line. Smear it on the boat.
Somebody else have a coconut with it?
Sorry.
You can lime and I'll coconut?
Go ahead and
Mine
make an
will
athletic.
definitely help with stealth.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. Oh boy. I do. Okay. Before I do this, I will go ahead and use my inspiration for this roll. Oh, that didn't help at all. That's a 4.
And
Oh,
that's all of us when we're climbing, right? Or
If you have to climb, it's an athletics to hoist yourself up.
okay.
So for this, I'll say, Dizzy, you kind of balance yourself, and then you lose it, and you just kind of slam hard on the braid, and it cracks, and it was a weakened board, and it actually comes up and grazes your back, ripping off skin.
Oh.
4.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be 3 bludgeoning.
Are you okay?
No.
I went up behind her and rolled with advantage with the inspiration and got a 6.
Oh my god.
This is the BBEG.
We're out. We're getting back on the boat.
So, Uvir, you get on, and you start to move yourself, and it's surprisingly slippery, as though there's this moss that has grown on, like just the first layer where it's not turned green yet, but it's just slick. And you slide down into the hold of where the ship would be, and the two halves move just a foot apart, but settle. And you're like, and you look, and it seems as though you look down, and you have dark vision, yes?
Yes.
You see gray outline of a corpse. Their skin and organs and meat have been ripped off, leaving scraps on their bones. Still wet, and you realize they held a dagger, and it has pierced you for 2 piercing damage.
You landed on a dagger?
I need to roll to maintain concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's a safe saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm. Constitution.
16.
Yep, you got it. You're good.
Okay.
roll for 10 is the review.
But you look and you see the hold here. Not the only corpse here. And there are crates. Mostly have been raided. There could still be stuff here. There's a lot.
I think Uravir took more damage from the corpse with the dagger than he did from all the marrow in the shark.
I did.
Anything else everybody's doing?
Just out of curiosity, well, here's what I want to know. So now we're closer to the boat. What does this? Is it just a lantern? Is that what the light is? Is it a lit lantern or?
Okay. You inspect the light. You see a lantern that is hanging above the boat, like it's attached and is hanging.
Okay. And how much light does it provide? Or like, is it enough for me to sort of see?
You can see the top of the boat. Inside the hull, it's going to still be in darkness.
Okay. Is this boat like beached on something that
if you want to get some more information about the state of the boat, make an investigation check.
Yes, I will do that. Oh, that's not great. Okay, we'll just roll it. Yeah, I don't get anything. That's a 7.
It's not beached. You don't see any evidence of that. But what it is, why, not sure.
Do you
I want-
suppose stealth is still important?
Well, I'm going to be very quiet, and I want to try and listen for movement other than our party.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Guys, that's a 2 plus 5. It's a 7.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here, guys. This is going bad. We'd be dead now if there was any combat.
So what's next?
I feel we've made
rolling.
sufficient noise that anybody would know that we're here. So I'm going to aid us. And you see the quill materialize in her hand, and again, she starts drawing with the purple energy. She draws 4 spheres, and then starts filling them in with arcane symbols. And then they all turn into 4 floating spheres of light, lavender in color. So I just did dancing lights.
Okay, so
Perhaps with these lights, we'll have a better chance climbing than our friends did.
Indeed.
And I will try climbing.
okay.
And I'm not going to use inspiration because apparently that is actually not helpful.
As you do that, I touch you and I just kind of tap your shoulder.
You're not there, dude.
Oh, I'm inside. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
In spirit.
Such a dead guy.
17.
17. You put your hand up, and the wizard gets off no problem.
So the section we're climbing, are we climbing up onto the deck of the ship then? Or-
Yeah, so you're getting up onto the deck. It's like, and it's so where it's a little hard is it's angled in, so it's kind of like
Yeah,
cracked in the center
so-
and angled like this. So.
Oh, so they're kind of, it's broken so they come together
yeah.
where the lower portion's in the center. Okay.
So it's still low, but not low enough just to walk on. But it's hard to maintain, and you have to really hold on tight. And so Enigma is able to ground themselves. And as the lights go forward, you see teeth marks onto the outside of the ship. And on the deck, the striations left by a harpoon, possibly ropes dragged across.
So it looks like they got hit by the same thing that hit us earlier, except they didn't do as well. Yeah, I'll try and make my way up onto the deck of the ship from the rowboat.
Okay.
This
Make
is-
your athletics check.
All right, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. 7.
So seeing the wizard, the trained monk, I got this.
That's right. If he can do it, anyone can do it.
You lose your balance and begin tumbling down, and you also wind up into the hold. and smash through a crate.
I'll
As
use
you
my
hear-
reaction to reduce the damage if I can with slow fall.
Not really. Not. You're tumbling down something. You're not falling straight down.
Okay.
So you hit a crate, and the crate breaks, and you hear the shattering of glass as this glass sticks in your back. Or 7 piercing damage.
Stone's endurance. I'm gonna reduce that by not a lot. Again, I rolled awful. This is the worst. I reduced that by 3.
By 3.
It's a D12 and I rolled a 2.
Oof. And you get up and you feel the shards deep in your skin.
I will throw a rope up to Enigma and hope that Enigma catches it.
Enigma wishes.
I can certainly try.
You catch the rope. It's not
Okay.
that hard. And Mortis gets up freely because they have a rope.
Yeah.
Hey, Rowan.
Yeah.
I figured out what I'm gonna name these two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the badger the giant badger that you got. His name is Big Ben,
Okay.
and my wolfy friend here, his name is. I think this will make Rengar love him so much more because it's a really cute name. His name is Balto.
It's a little derivative, but I like it.
What are you talking about? That's royalty free right there.
True.
It's the cute name. He'll like it.
All the while I'm like sharing like almonds from my like rations. Like, here, want some almonds? I found some of Dizzy's wine.
Oh, nice. I've never had wine.
Oh, here.
You think they're okay?
I think they're great.
Yeah, they got this, don't they?
They got 2 monks.
So,
What could go wrong?
lit up by the dancing lights in the interior as well. You see some marks in the wood that have been clearly made by see 5 deep gouges that like run parallel to each other that first seem dry, and then you see skin and blood and bone eventually going out as if someone grabbed and was dragged off. The bodies here have been left with clothing, even belts and bags, but all the meat, specifically what's on the inside, has been taken out.
The
What would you like
inside,
to
like
do?
their internal organs.
Yes.
Okay.
And even like it's not been made very precisely, but there are cuts, like to cut pieces off. But they are ragged, or jagged rather.
I think if we could find rations, that might be priority, and then anything else that might be of use. We'll see what we find. But I have to stick next to Enigma, or else I can't see.
Okay. How do you want to go about investigating the ship?
Carefully.
What's Dizzy doing?
Looking for the captain's quarters.
Okay. That's on the upper deck. With your athletics from before, you're able to get there. Actually, you didn't. You failed it. My bad. So make another athletics check.
Unless
you want to do something else to get up there.
Yeah.
It's on the corner of the slant. So you have to go up the slants a lot.
How
so
tall is this?
How do you
thing?
want to get to it?
How tall is it?
This is a 45-degree slant that is 30 feet.
All right. Normal jumping distance in D&D is there
Your strength score in feet.
my strength score, so not modifier.
Right.
Okay. And so I should be able to make that then with my ring of jumping and my mithril leap.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'll jump.
You got it. So you jump up, and you grab onto the door, and with the force that you land on it, it gently swings open. This does a few things from it, seem to clatter down the side. But others of it are on the sides, and are secured a little better. But you find yourself in it. You look. There. You see a finely dressed woman tiefling in appears to be finer clothes, a large hat laying on the floor. They have a trident stuck in the middle of their chest that pins them to the desk.
Are they wearing like pirate clothes?
From what you can tell, you can't see colors
Okay.
with dark vision, but it seems like that.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna take the clothes.
Take
and
the
hat.
trident out.
Yeah, take the trident, and I'll just do, I guess, a investigation for like the shelves and the whatnots. And I assume there's still an inspiration that we haven't taken, or is that right?
Yeah, I think we had one
there-
left.
Okay.
All right. Didn't help. It was an 8.
So you
Guys, free treasure.
you get the pirate clothes. You do find, as you're taking the clothes off, that underneath it they had a robe on, and it has a large number of patches that are sewn onto it, and seems extremely well made.
Taking it.
Okay. Cursory search will get you 100 gold. And you see in one of the journals and things inscribed is what you presume to be the name, Mean Molly.
Now I'm Mean Molly.
I thought for sure we figured out what happened to Blanche, but guess not.
All right, so I'll take it. I'll take it all.
All right.
I definitely change before I leave the captain's quarters. Oh yeah, that hat on.
You put the robot too.
Tricorn.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Fantastic. All right.
Can I see where Urvir and Rengar slid down to from on top?
With the lights, it's very easy to
Okay.
see now.
Can I throw a rope down to them so they can get out?
Yeah. So, what do you? The rest of you, what do you want to do?
Well, I think it's the rope so that they can get down. I think
Yep.
anything that we might find will be in the cargo hold down where we are, right?
Do you? What do you want to do?
My investigation's awful, so can I give someone help at advantage in their investigation?
I was going to stay on top of the deck and keep watch because I'm no good at investigation either.
Enigma will head down using the rope.
Yeah. I'll say if you're gonna make the check for the whole search crew down here, you can make it with advantage.
Okay. $18 with advantage.
Best roll of this whole thing so far.
With advantage.
Okay, with an 18 down here, you first of all find what appears to be a purposely loosed board that you look and is actually a trap door. And as you listen, you hear the sounds of you hear like a small clattering sound of something alive down there, like an animal or some type of trap, you're assuming. And so you begin to avoid that area. You also, as you move to one of the there's built-in shelves on the far side, and as you begin going through them, you just see the tiniest bit of a trigger that looks like it would have been a poison needle. You're able to take a wood board and let it go into that instead. And as you pull that out, you see a beautiful scroll case.
Okay. So kind of is Rengar just kind of like falling behind me?
And what's Urvir and Rengar are doing to help? Like, what does this look like?
Don't step on that board right there. Bad.
The best help is the one that doesn't get in the way.
So Enigma will kind of like fall into this researcher mode, and she'll just start handing things to them like they're assistants. Like it's this shift. You're not entirely sure how it happened or what had happened, but you are now her assistants.
That's fair. Just following along, holding things.
All right. You find a small sack of rubies.
Oh.
In some of these in these drawers, pulls out, there's 2 potions. One that glows a soft orange, one that's a deep red.
Okay.
You also find a small jar that's inscribed very beautifully, and the lid is tight in it. Looks like it was particularly kept. It's an item of value in your investigation. And it was put in a drawer for a reason, or something.
Is it a clear jar?
No, it's clay. Then besides kind of daggers and some of the weapons of the corpses here, clothes, and a large canvas rode up. That rode up is 10 feet long.
Wow.
That's about the useful things you find.
Okay. I think we found everything we can here.
Agreed. Let's go check on Mordis and Dizzy.
Yeah, you see, you see what looks like a lot of the cargo has long sunk, not long, but recently sunk to the bottom and fallen in. This is what's left up top.
Mortis will shout down, "Any fishing gear down there?"
No.
Okay.
And climb back up the rope.
All right. As you see, Dizzy, dressed all with the bright lights now, the dancing lights coming up, revealing the deep reds and purples and gold filigree. This awesome jacket and a robe underneath, just showing patches of, looks like a depiction of a ladder. And
It's a very cunning hat.
muted.
You're muted.
I didn't say
I know,
was.
I know, right? It's a very, very cunning. So, what brings you to my ship, Harg?
We found other treasures below, but I think we've found all we can down there.
Stealing from me ship. You're gonna walk the plank for that one.
Excellent. I'll go first. I go back over to the rowboat. Is there still a rope that goes down to the rowboat?
Well, I mean, I've used it to fish you out, but yeah, we can throw it over that side now too.
I just don't want to like accidentally fall into the rowboat and like cut it in half or something, go through it and just ruin everything.
I imagine our boat is on the other side of the ship right now.
Lazy circles.
Yeah, just-
circle.
Yeah, just lazy circles.
All right. So you're able to easy enough make your way back into your boat and reboard yours with your hull.
Yeah, Mortis will just leave the rope behind because I don't trust it. I don't trust the dice right now.
Hey, Rengar,
Hmm.
what do you think of the name Balto?
It's fine.
It sounds like a sweet animal, like a really nice, amazing animal that would never hurt you, right?
I'm not sure a name can determine personality.
At this point, I would think that Balto has like ribbons tied all throughout, like the fur around his head and neck, like really cute pink ribbons, and he's just laying there, just going, "What have I become?" Looking up with like these sorrowful dog, like puppy eyes, like I don't know what to do anymore. Help me. Like I'm just trying. Okay, I'm sorry.
A direwolf by any other name.
I'm sorry. I can't help what comes out of this thing.
All right, you ready to continue?
Did you guys find anything good, or see like
Several
Dizzy's
things.
looking pretty fire over there?
Yeah, they have a lot of really great clothes there.
Dizzy found a trident.
Oh yes, you like it?
Nice.
It's lovely.
It's a fork.
slightly used. I'm looking at the blood on the tips, but it's nice.
You look very lovely, Dizzy.
Yeah.
They gave me Molly. I just saw that.
You look more aggressive than usual.
Who, me?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
It's the trident, I think. I'm good with
Yeah.
spears. I don't know if that translates to tridents though.
Certainly looks cool.
One
I
way to
guess
find
we'll
out.
Find out.
All right, I'm gonna try to throw it.
Try and throw it at me.
Okay.
What?
Oh no. Let's talk about this.
I'm gonna step in front of her as this is thrown.
I try to throw the trident to see if I know how to do it, because I don't think I do.
This is a martial weapon. Do you have proficiency with martial weapons?
I don't know. I
I don't think druids do.
no.
So,
I don't think so.
so this is just a straight up strength roll.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Bardic
roll
inspiration.
a
I'm kidding.
6.
So you, boom, splash.
Yeah. I'm not good with that. If somebody else wants to get it, they can have it.
I really like the idea that as it passes by Enigma, there's like detect magic, and it just glows as it goes overboard forever.
It's a lost vestige. It's like, oh. It's like, well,
Oh, I can jump in. I've still
It
got
belongs
ways
to the
there.
sea now. We'll never
I
know.
can go after it.
It is as it was meant to be.
Oh damn. Okay.
guess it belonged to the sea all along.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
All right. So, Enigma, what are you gonna do here?
So, first thing is, Enigma will cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then look over the items.
Yes. So you see that 2 potions are magical. Certainly the well, I guess the case itself does not come up as magical, and the jar is magical, as well as the robe.
But not the rolled up canvas.
Not the rolled up canvas, no.
Ooh, maybe we can use the rolled
And then
up canvas.
Enigma will walk over
as-
to the edge of the ship and just look down.
Yeah. You just catch sight of the trident. It's not magical.
Hey, do you think we could use like the canvas as like a makeshift sail after our magic runs out?
I don't know.
Is
Do you
that-
know how to make a sail?
I'm sure we could figure it out. We got a bunch of geniuses on this ship. Right?
What does
Guys.
that word mean?
I don't know. I've heard it before, but I'm not really sure. I think it's
But
like
how do you
really,
know we have a bunch
really
of them on the ship if you don't know what it means?
because I think it's like really, really smart people, and I know all of y'all are really, really smart people.
I think I heard once it means when you think you know something and you might not. I think I've heard it a lot used as such.
That
Oh.
too. Maybe. I don't know.
Several of these items do present a magical essence to them. If you would like, I can spend the time figuring them out. Will you look over the canvas?
Yeah. I'll pick up the canvas and hand it to Mortis. Can you unroll this gently
Easy
in
enough.
case it's important?
We'll start unrolling it.
Yeah, you unroll it. It rolls out 15 feet on the deck here,
Whoa.
and you see it. It's a huge map of Taldore.
What?
Nice line work.
Yeah, very. It's painted on it. It looks like it's been painted and commissioned by somebody. You do see that the edges look as though they've been roughly cut, as it was cut out of something.
Are the dancing lights still going?
I'm
Or no,
assuming yes. I'm assuming the lights are here at this point.
Okay. They're not concentration. I don't know if that matters because you did detect
might have
magic.
been, but
I was just wondering if I could see it well enough to know. Everybody's like, "This is awesome!" I'm like, what is it?
As a matter of fact, it is concentration. It's detect magic. So
oh yeah. So now
the lights went out.
Nope.
What if,
No
what
idea.
if somebody, like, I don't know,
I think
lights
Urvir
a
has light or
torch?
something.
Yeah, I'll cast light on the edge of my mace and use it as a torch.
Okay.
I was
there
about to
you
ask
go.
what the
Cast
cloud
light on the
situation was
map.
like.
All
Cast
right.
light on the map.
So
Are there any like X marks the spot locations for
um,
pirate treasure?
there's markings as far as like it looks like this has been used to plot courses here or there, but nothing that comes across as that is more of I would
What about-
say well, just more for navigation.
Okay. So there's no like code or anything that might be in their like their own secret hand that
Cipher.
Go ahead and make investigation check.
don't worry guys, I'm real good at these. Remember when I had Enigma do it earlier? Oh, it's a 13. It's not the worst.
13. A 13 looks normal.
Okay.
But as you do the as Enigma does the ritual over the next probably hour here,
Yeah.
because several rituals, I will share here what you divine from it.
Ooh. Neat.
I'll put it up. And thanks to those treasure boosters. And so, Dizzy, since you found the robo useful items, go ahead and it gives you a way to determine all the patches. What I'll say is it has the max number of patches it can have. So for number of patches, use the full amount the dice can roll, and then do the random of determining what they are, and then keep track. Well, yeah. Then if you could just note that, so then you know what you have.
Yeah, print screen that.
Choking potion of fire breath.
I think it's a dust of sneezing and choking, and then a potion of fire breath.
Yes.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So I realized after I put that it doesn't understand carriage return, and I'm like, okay, oops.
You start choking and you cough fire. Like
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you just start coughing.
You just sneeze and
I went ahead and put in Discord as well. Sorry about that, guys.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
hey, thanks for the loot. I think after the identification, Rowan's still kind of like, all right, guys. It's like the 24th of Horsel or something. I need to get some rest.
You can use Big Ben as a pillow if you want.
I kind of like Balto. I feel like he would keep me safe.
Okay, you can take Balto. I'll keep Big Ben and Rasputin.
Come on, Balto. And I just kind of take him down.
All right. Then your other weeks at sea go by, and you begin cresting around the upper part of the continent to the Parchwood that lies past the mountains in the inlet that you were aiming for. You arrive at night. You see maybe... Actually, yeah, it's hard to tell, but you see what looks like a campfire within the woods shining through the trees. Smoke rising above. And we're in there for tonight.
So is this the night? Like, is it past midnight? Are we onto the?
We've went ahead about 2 weeks.
So I think we arrive on the 5th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is it the night of the 5th or the night of the 4th?
This is the night of the 5th.
Okay. Cool.
I love this campaign.
Well, it is very important to us.
What month was that again?
We're in Misuthar now.
No, I don't know how to spell. I'll put it Misu.
I think someone said that
Yeah.
the other day, and I was like, did you say Mustafar?
All right.
Mustafar.
Guys, I'm
Beast.
guessing
Like,
periodically
and Ho.
we would be doing the ritual on Devin's body, or would we just let that go?
I think every 10 days we would do it.
Yeah, every
Okay.
10 days.
Yeah.
And I still think we should shove him into the bag of holding.
Oh, you know what?
We should definitely shove the map into the bag of holding. Who has the bag of holding, by the way?
That map ain't gonna fit in the bag of holding.
No.
We have. It's still next to Devin. As far as I know, none of us picked it up.
Yeah.
We.
I still think we should. What do you think, Bobby? Should we shove Devin into the bag of holding?
You have to fold him up in order to do that.
you don't.
Yeah. It doesn't.
It opens 2 feet wide. There's no way to shove a person.
Then
You have to break some things and crumple him down into
Entirely.
it.
Okay, so every day on our journey, I will summon animals to like carry or pull him.
Okay.
I don't care.
I was like, what are you going to do with the animals?
I thought that was about to go a whole different way.
No,
Same
I'm
here.
not gonna make animals eat him. That's just no.
Well, I thought you were dismember. I didn't know what you were about to do.
Every day they take off another piece so that it'll fit in the bag.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Draw and quarter him, and it's like, oh, he's portable now.
Bad, Balto. Bad.
All right.
Terrible.
Twitch, thank you so much for joining us on this wild ride. We will see you next week, Saturday. Thanks for the loot moves. Good night.
Thank
God.
you.
Night.